going. Yo, but like, so James McCann, 289, something like that.
Yes, we should definitely be going after James McCann. I don't want Gary on the lineup. I'm sorry. Like, I don't think he's worth it. I don't think we tried to fix him like 2-3 years already, and it just hasn't worked, right? You could be like 19 was a decent season, or was it 19 or 18 that he had like 30?
18.
18, he had 38 home runs?
18.
Yeah. Yeah, they're like, he led the league with catchers and home
He
runs.
was the best catcher.
No, I don't care. What?
Yeah.
I don't care. I need when you hit 240 or less, that does nothing for me. That literally does zero. I need consistency. I need guys who are going to hit 270 plus consistently.
But are we like, the thing is, if we go out and get McCann, like, are we going to send him down to the minor leagues? Like, what the hell's going to happen?
Who, Gary?
Yeah.
No,
because I'm trade him because I'm gonna be like, no. I'd rather Kyle Higashioka as the backup. I'm gonna be quite like, I'd rather him.
Absolutely,
because you got him for Garrett, and I think Garrett will eventually get with McCann, build that bond if they do sign him after DJ, of course.
I mean, like, it sounds like we're hating on Gary so much,
but it's
I would love him. I'd love if like he snapped back to Gary. Like, snap back to 17.
Who wouldn't? Everyone would love if he did. But
obviously. But I don't know if I could do it, bro. I don't know if I could really sit there. I don't think Yankee fans can either. Because imagine Yankee fans get back in the stands next year. Who's the first guy they're going to come after? Who's going to be starting?
They're
going to go after Gary. The moment a pass ball, the moment there's a dropped ball, the moment he strikes out, it's gonna be a shit show for that guy.
They're going to bully him to the point where Aaron Boone's gonna have to bench him because he's going to be just like head down, not wanting to play.
Yeah, I think he's got thicker skin than that. I would hope, because this isn't his first stint in New York. This isn't
his first stint of sucking this bad. Like, again, Yankee guys, like, dude. This isn't our first time seeing him suck this bad. This is just like now he sucked this bad in this short of period, dude.
That's why I'm so frustrated with the whole situation. That's why I'm kind of over it.
And he was given opportunity after opportunity after opportunity, and it's just nothing.
Like, I get you can be like this isn't one of those situations where like there's certain players you're like 2020 was just a crazy season, right? COVID, all of this stuff. Gary is not the exception though. Gary is not that guy you go, this was just a one-off thing.
Yeah,
he's been sucking for like 2-3 years already.
That's what I say about I don't know. George Springer didn't do super well this year, right?
I guess you could argue Altuve didn't do well. Although I think he's banging on the trash can really did him in.
I really think Altuve's done though. Like, this is like his career. His career is going to plummet now because of
I'm not going to judge him this harshly because I don't want to eat my words next year.
We'll see because they're not going to have Verlander next year for a full year. So.
And they're also not going to have Springer.
Yes.
I don't know what they're going to have.
With Springer, I really did like Springer didn't have like such a good year, and then he's the guy.
He had a beast of a playoffs.
He will hit 280.
He had a beast of a playoffs though.
What?
Springer, he had a beast of the playoffs. He's probably going to end up in our division somehow. I think Toronto or the Red Sox. Most likely Toronto. I don't know how the Red Sox could ever afford him.
But if we go back to this every two teams make the playoff bullshit, I don't think the Blue Jays will ever make the playoffs. I don't think they will make it next year.
Depends what the Rays do here. Because if they trade Snell, they already lost Morton. If they trade Snell,
they're idiots if they trade Snell.
That's a tough ask for them to make the playoffs with that roster if they trade Snell.
Because that you really do not. You still don't really have the offensive firepower, the consistent firepower. And then now you're relying on just Glasnow, who can somewhat stay healthy. He's a big-bodied guy like Judge. And the taller guys do get hurt more often. They got more. It takes a toll on their body, these injuries.
Mm-hmm. I think they're in a very interesting situation that if they don't make a move or two, they could be looking at third place in the division, and it could be the Yankees, Toronto making it out.
Yeah, because the Rays have an amazing bullpen. Give it to them.
Yeah, absolutely.
They do not have the firepower of offense to sometimes maybe get past that Blue Jay team. Because I guarantee you now, like if they get rid of Snell, they're screwed. They're screwed unless they get maybe Luis Patino and he shoves for them, or they get Mackenzie Gore. But I don't think the Padres are going to trade.
I think if it comes down to that, the Padres would rather spend on Bauer than try to go trade for Snell. I'm sure they ultimately would love Snell, but I think in a way Bauer is almost like the perfect supplement piece for them, right? Because especially if they had Clevy and Bauer, that'd be insane.
But I do think if they sign Bauer, I saw this headline, like it could set them past the Dodgers.
There's an argument
especially
to be
if they had Clevenger.
There's an argument to be made, but that's a big if. That's if the guys who performed this year continue to perform. I'm not worried about Tatis Machado, but I'm worried about Myers. I'm worried about Cohenworth. Huh?
Hosmer,
yeah. I'm worried about those guys who are kind of like random blips of awesome performance, and then.
Do you say Grisham?
Grisham, you could also say Grisham. You could argue Grisham. So I think there's a lot more argument to be made. I think that one's a little bit iffier because of just how suspect those guys can be.
Yeah. But this year, do you see the Yankees giving, their golden boy from the minor leagues, the MVP, in my opinion, of the Yankees minor league AAA team, Tyler Wade? Do you see this guy, golden boy, like joining the roster yet again, or Mike making the roster yet again?
He's gonna make the roster, dude. I like Tyler Wade. I like him a lot. He's a gamer. He hustles. He's fast.
Consistent glove.
He's got a great glove. I think if he were to get consistent play, he'd probably get some Gold Glove votes. Maybe not finalists, but he'd be up there in that type of discussion.
Damn right. If he plays like 120 games for a team, he's going to be he'll get a vote.
In the mix. He's going to get there, right? But the problem is the offense is non-existent, bro. It's non-existent. This guy goes down to AAA and he goes, yeah, look at me go. He goes,
lefty nukes is what the Yankees want and need. They go off.
Right?
Off.
And literally, if you looked, what was it? I think it was 17 or 18. If you looked at our AAA team, it was stacked, right? We had Billy McKinley, who I thought was awesome. I loved Billy McKinley. Sorry that he went to the Blue Jays and they broke him, apparently. See it.
Chicago broke him.
Yeah. They had Brandon Dury, right, who was a monster. They had Clint. They had Wade. In fact, those four guys were just tearing it up. And then you had Higgy. And those guys were tearing it up. Yeah. And then it's like they get up here and Wade goes, that's a curveball. Oh, and we're good.
We're good?
Yeah, keep going.
Oh!
It's not working. It's not good.
What's going on?
The camera. Oh, no. Yeah, we're good.
We're back. What the hell?
I don't know what happened.
The Yankees, they heard us talking about them, so they turned off your camera.
Wade cut my power, dude. He didn't like I was speaking about him.
Wade's
I love Wade, but, I need offense, bro. He could be the lefty answer, right? He could be the platoon lefty.
Yeah.
But he's not.
Do you think we see Mike Ford on the roster this year? Because
I want to say no. I want to say no.
Our bench is shit.
Yeah, all the depth we thought we had, right, is gone. It's non-existent. Again, if you look at 19, everything you thought about the Yankees has just been reversed, right? We thought we had a bunch of depth, right? We had tremendous depth. Look at us winning 100 games when our main stars were all in the IR, and our IR team was way better than the team we were fielding, right, on paper.
Yeah.
And then look at our bullpen. It's the best in the league. No one could touch our bullpen, right, until the playoffs where it was clear that they got overgassed and were overused. Fast forward to 2020, our bullpen was seriously suspect the whole year. Again, if it wasn't Chad Green to bring to Chapman, you should have been worried. We were probably in a bad situation.
Or it was going to be a miracle that we were.
Yeah, we were either blowing out a team or we were pretty much losing that game. That's how it felt, right? Yeah. And then you look at our depth. Our depth was atrocious. We had, who was it, Kyler Mercer? Who was that who played short for us? The game with the
Jordy Mercer.
Yeah, Jordan
Stud.
Mercer. I
Stud.
can't even remember his name. Bro. That's how much of an afterthought he was. We had Tyler Wade, we had Estrada, who those two couldn't hit anything. Talkman, they literally, this is what the pitchers did. They go, throw down a fastball, down the middle. You want fast down the middle, down the middle.
Did not need a scouting report against the Yankees at a certain point during the year, and that was that like 11-game shit list against the Blue Jays in Buffalo. That's horrible.
That was when every team was like, "We're playing the Yankees. Who's playing short? Who's playing third? Let's bring up a rookie pitcher and he'll debut right now, and then he'll strike out like 11 guys and he'll look like a stud."
There was a photo of the Yankees, like, because they couldn't change there was no clubhouse at this Buffalo. They had to walk to right field and change in the tents next to their bus. And there was the Yankees just hanging their heads. That's the first time I've ever seen the like this current Yankee roster, of course, with none of the stars on it, hanging their heads. I was like, this is crap. Like, we need guys back. And like, we came back and we bullied up and we made it to the ALCS. Yes.
You don't remember?
No, I don't remember.
You did not.
I try to keep the bad memories of my
You did not go to the ALCS. I'll tell you that much. You did not. ALDS. That's what we made it.
Sorry. I'm very traumatized from.
I wish if we had made it to the ALCS, at least I wouldn't be as bad. But we made it to the ALDS.
And we're still tendering. We're giving Gary Sanchez a fucking raise, dude.
And he started one game for us, bro. One game for us in that series. We went to 11-nation game and he didn't even start. How is that possible? How do you go? Yeah, this guy's worth $6 million.
Yeah, here's $6 million. Give him the cash.
How do we do that? Like, go be the catcher, bro.
So, like, after DJ, of course, if we're getting DJ, we are signing DJ. You know, and if JT's still on the market, do you go after him, or do you? I think McCann's the cheaper option, of course.
Yeah, but that comes with the risk of maybe there's not as consistent play there. I think if you get JT, you're getting a bona fide star, a sure thing, by far the best catcher in the game.
Yeah.
By far. I don't think anybody's close, other than maybe Grandal.
Do not sign Yadier Molina. Do not sign him.
No.
No, do not.
No. Dude, if I get a notification that we signed Yadier Molina, I'm gonna lose my mind, bro. I'm gonna be like,
you're signing a defensively better Gary Sanchez.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you look at his numbers on paper, they don't look bad, right? 270 or whatever. I don't care. He's a pain in the ass. I don't like him. He
went out during he broke the COVID rules for the Cardinals, screwed them, whatever, went to casino, whatever. Him and Carlos Martinez were troublemakers last season for the Cardinals. So, like, in my opinion, like, he's not on the level of Gary Sanchez. He's really good, Yadier Molina, and he's going to be as one of the best catchers of all time, in my opinion, the best defensive catchers of all time. But he's 39, 38, and he wants 2 years.
2 years.
2 years?
Fuck out of here, bro. You ain't getting no 2 years. What?
Nope. You can go play 2 years with Adam Wainwright in St. Louis. Like, I don't want to see that. Unless we're getting Adam Wainwright for cheap and him for cheap. 1 year deal. Still no.
Oh, I don't want Yadier on this team. I don't want Molina on this team, right? If I was looking for catchers to buy time, I would look at James McCann. He could buy time, and hopefully we get a catcher that develops. But, like, we talked about this before. All our catchers are in single A, bro.
Single A. There is it's rookie ball. It's literally short season rookie ball to high A, or in whatever order that is. It's literally all the catchers are just sitting there, just like, and they lost a year of development, even though they're going through. There's instructs going on right now though.
Yeah,
most teams, so they are getting somewhat developed. So hopefully the Yankees actually promote. They gotta promote some of them to fucking double A.
No, they can't though. Like, what is that? What does that do? Right? Because the only way you could tell what a player's worth is in game. That's what makes the minor league season so valuable.
Yeah.
Is that they need to see these guys play. And if you don't see them play, then what? I could be a GM and be like, Dominguez should come up now. And look at him in the cage.
Bro, did you see that video I sent you?
Yeah, I saw it.
He's hitting
It's awesome.
exit velo's 104, and he's 17 years with the. He's not using your metal bats and all these nowadays are just putting videos like no 95 exit velo stud future draft guy. The metal helps. It doesn't matter your swing. The metal helps.
Dude, I could have a corked bat. You could give me a big barrel corked bat, and I probably still don't touch 104.
Yeah.
And this kid's just like wood. Bah!
He's 4 years younger than me, and he's like 2 sizes bigger than me, and he
could kill us. He could
unit. And I'm telling you now though that like if this were any other team, I could see them saying that he's ready in 2 years.
If this was the Baltimore Orioles, they would say
he would already be up. He'd already be up.
They'd be like, what do we got to lose?
What do we got to lose? We'll make an MLB record. Youngest player to play, 17 years old.
Get him up here.
I mean, he doesn't look 17. He's a grown-ass man.
Dude,
grown-ass.
I'm surprised they haven't like triple checked this kid for PEDs already.
Yes, and hey, there's no reason they haven't yet. I really do think the Yankees themselves have tested because they don't want.
Even the Yankees are like,
what's going?
Sure this kid's clean. Cashman's like,
is this kid still here? This isn't the same guy we signed.
Bro, did we sign this kid? Did his voice get deeper? What happened?
He's like, I get it, like 16 years old. They signed him at like 16 or 15.
Dude, he had braces when they signed him. He had braces. He had acne all over his face, braces.
He's a twig 16-year-old, and they still.
He was not a twig. I would say twig.
Compared to what he is now?
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
He's the Martian, bro. He I get, puberty and shit, but this guy, wham! This guy yoked out of his mind. I have not seen that that glow up in a player. I mean, I get it. He's going through changes. He's still working out,
So what do you say?
I don't know, bro, but
stop. He's still 17. Relax.
If he was again, I'd like to see what he could do for the Baltimore Orioles.
No, I would like to see what he could do for us. Fuck the Orioles.
Or against the Orioles now.
There you go. That's fair.
That's fair. Yeah, that would be.
If only we had a pitching prospect like him.
Yeah, I mean Garcia, if he's the pitcher who's promised, as everyone says. I really do think he's going to be really good.
I hope so. I think he has that stuff. I watch him pitch, and I'm like, this guy has something. Just the attitude he carries himself with.
He pitched in the Winter League, did well over his one inning, but, and also Domingo Germán's doing good down there.
You see him grow out his beard, Debbie?
I have not.
Beard.
And the blue hair.
And he got blue hair. I was like, what happened to my Debbie? What happened to my little Garcia? Who's this on the mound? With the blue hair, the beard, with no stash, bold move.
Yeah, bold move, but he
don't like that look. By the way,
go ahead and shove, but none of that. No blue hair in the Bronx. No, I'm sorry, none of that. I mean, even the biggest stretch that I had with the whole weird beard whatever was when the Yankees grew out just their stashes that one time. And then Andrew McCutchen had a nose piercing right there. I don't know if you remember that. That was nuts.
That was crazy. I don't mind the stashes. Some guys can rock them. I think Paxton could grow a pretty solid stash.
Facts.
I wouldn't mind seeing him back, but that looks like that ship has sailed.
Yeah. I can see him going to the Angels and,
I see Toronto. I'm hearing more and more Toronto. Apparently, they're the New York Yankees this year. They're going after anybody and everybody. They're Springer.
They're a medium market team, right? They're not.
They got money, apparently. They got money.
When did they have money? I guess they hide all their money.
I think they've always had it, but they're just hush hush about it. They've always been because they're in Toronto.
Because every Toronto team has money. The Raptors have a ton of money.
Because taxes aren't the same, baby.
And I get Toronto's a big city, and it's
they definitely do not draw crowds.
Yeah, no, it's the New York of Canada, in my opinion.
I have no idea. I'm not going to comment on that. I'm not going to be ignorant as you.
Well, I'm not ignorant. All you Canadians, if you ever see this, hate me in the comments. But
listen, Canadians, it wasn't me. It was this kid. I didn't say nothing.
It was me.
I'm just saying you guys don't like baseball like that. All right, that's the only thing I'm saying.
You guys do not like baseball like that, and
I'm confused why your team's got money, but at the same time, good for them, I guess. I don't even know where they're gonna play. Where are they playing?
Buffalo again, I think this year. You're gonna make your opposing team walk to their clubhouse. It's okay, whatever.
I heard they were pimping it out though. I heard they were doing something.
They were trying to spin move out of Buffalo. I
heard that they were doing a little some. I'm not sure how accurate it was. I don't know. I can't remember. I think I read that a while ago that they were doing a little some, making a field out of nothing. Maybe they should just play at the dream field or whatever, the field of dreams. They should just play out there. That'd be hilarious.
Well, the Yankees are playing there.
Allegedly.
Again, allegedly against the White Sox again. So hopefully we actually get to see that this year.
I need fans back in the stadium. I think our guys really need it.
At least, I guarantee. I think this Yankee team does even better with our fans.
I think absolutely. I think the fans really boost this team.
Even when we were at our worst, I still think we do better with fans in the stadium.
Yeah, absolutely.
If not, we do even worse because the fans don't let up.
The bleacher creatures would have their way with the Yankees.
I mean, Gary Sanchez suck. If Gary Sanchez starts off bad, they're gonna give it to him.
They're gonna eat him alive. Dude, I'm telling you, the moment this man drops a ball, or the moment a pass ball goes by, or he strikes out of the plate,
it's a year's worth. It's a year's worth.
Carry him a new one.
Let out.
Yeah.
Bro, I may buy. If the Yankees are playing out of state, I may go to a game. Honestly.
If they play the Nationals, I'll try to see them. I'd love to see them. I'd love to see them.
I want to get close enough that if Gary Sanchez does some of this crap, I'm going to berate him and make him.
I hate you.
I hate you. You ruined everything.
You ruined everything. We were supposed to have this many rings, and you.
We were supposed to at least have one, and you ruined everything, Gary. But yeah. Well, I mean, that's all I got to say for this first episode. That was a lot.
Yeah, I just hope the boys stay healthy.
The boys do need to indeed stay healthy. So, yes.
For the love of God, please. Please. Stay healthy.
Stay healthy. Say a prayer to DJ LeMahieu comes back to the Yankees. Thank you, Murph, again for joining me. Have a good one.